to do sharks, but we missed the sharks.
No, your mom missed the sharks.
Yeah, your mom missed Shark Week. I'm kind of worried.
Dude, how dare you? You know what Shark Week is?
Yeah.
For women?
Yeah, I do.
Doo-doo-doo, like freaking weirdos.
I'm worried, dog.
Don't be. Nobody gives a damn.
I don't need a
Man, your mom doesn't need.
wear any mom.
Can we? Hey.
Oh, we're live.
No, what's up with all these mom jokes you've been pumping out lately, bro?
What are you talking about? You started. I just came
that's
back.
right.
I was coming back with
Hey,
something to say.
have you?
Oh, I seen your mom said something, right? Your mom's
what,
Donna.
IG? My mom's on IG
She
live
commented
now.
on your YouTube video.
What?
Your mom's Donna?
Hey, what? Right here? I guess.
Yeah, she commented. Oh, I thought you said we weren't live.
No, we're live.
Oh, well, you can edit that out.
No, I love my mama. Hey,
She's part of this BG squad.
she is. She's part of the squad, Mama Squad. I got the squad dog. I did a video with Squad Dog.
You got a dog?
Dude,
Where?
and he's legit. He's in the living room now.
Oh.
I could have gone and got him.
Is he a little chihuahua?
Yeah, no, it's like a freaking black and white. I don't know what the hell you would call that thing. Not a Rottweiler.
Oh, was that dog?
Maybe like a
that
pit
you had
bull.
here for a while?
Yeah, take it easy.
Oh, okay.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
You
Don't
remember-
bring up your stuffed animals, I guess.
Nah, man. Well, it is what it is. Don't be pissed because you don't have any.
Oh, we got
Oh,
plenty.
you've got like 3 real dogs.
We got plenty of stuffed animals.
How many
in the house,
dogs do you
too.
have? 3?
3.
Anyway, dude, was it you and me and who else? Was it us at work that used to listen to Jason Ellis? Do you remember Jason Ellis?
Yeah. He's the one that basically replaced Howard Stern on the radio for Sirius Radio.
Yeah,
when
but he
Ellis took over his slot.
Yeah, but he got fired.
Well,
Or
I guess I don't know.
They let him go. They fired him, whatever you want to call it. He's gone now, but I was listening to him on a podcast. I didn't know he's gay.
Oh, maybe
He's like
he
a
just-
hardcore fighter.
Well, maybe he just
skateboarder.
recently came out because I remember him talking about like women and stuff on his show.
That guy.
I'm assuming that's not like. I'm guessing that's a more recent thing.
Dude, that guy told some crazy stories on this podcast I was listening to about how he was going to find like glory holes and like you go into this house. It's a house. It's full of like rooms,
Holes.
right? Yeah, but it's full of rooms and you walk into a door and there's like holes there's like 3 holes on different
It's
walls,
like a piece
right?
of Swiss cheese.
How are we talking about this right
Hey man,
now?
you brought it up.
I know, but I was just my point. I'm not gonna get deep into the glory hole thing, but he was like talking about pretty much how his girlfriend or his wife like turned him out.
She like tricked him out.
Oh, you know how like in prison, like dudes get turned out, right? That's a phrase. I know you're uncomfortable talking about.
So he was into pegging and stuff like that.
Well, he wasn't until he found this woman.
And then she wanted to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and this woman apparently kind of screwed him up. So now he has started to experiment with different sides of his like life, and now he's gay or bi or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with it, but it just surprised the hell out of me because like he's always been this crazy tough dude who like it was very unexpected, you know, like to say the least. That was just the weirdest thing for me to find out because I haven't listened to Jason Ellis in freaking years, man.
And I feel like that's a lot of people probably.
Secret freaking gay.
Well, you said bi. I'm assuming he's go either way then if he's with women. So,
dude, their relationship
and
is
by judging by the kind of people you see around these days and like how they dress and wear, and that's just what the vibe I get. Like you got guys with like long hair and ponytails.
The world is getting more gay by the second.
Yes,
and there's
it's
nothing
just-
wrong with. Well, forget it. I'm not gonna try to appease
Hey
everybody.
man, go take all the other men
Yeah,
you want.
I
'Cause
know.
that's just more women for everybody else.
That all goes without saying, right? But
I mean, I don't need a bunch of women, but I'm just saying, like, that just gives the options more for other people. So just, like, do your thing.
yeah, man. What options? Have you seen where you live lately?
That's
hell
why
are you
more would
talking
need to be
about?
that way.
Yeah, more guys around here need to go gay. Go the Jermaine route so that the rest of us have something to do.
The options are
We're not We're not, of course, in that
ratio
category.
should be better than that.
But his girlfriend and him are, I don't know why I'm just so obsessed with Jason Ellis right now, but it was the craziest story that I've listened to like recently. But him and his girl, they have this open relationship. Is that ever something you would consider?
Was
having an open relationship with like a girlfriend? I run it through my head.
It's so hard. I think it'd be hard. I know people can do it. I just don't know how. I guess, like, obviously,
Dude.
you could see it one way where it's just one-sided, right? For
I
most
could
people.
see me be in the open relationship,
And then
not her.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine a world where.
I'm sure she probably thinks the same thing, probably.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I don't think I'd ever be able to do that crap. But it's so weird because he was on the show and this dude they were talking to on the show he's like, oh, since you guys are in an open relationship, can I hit up your girl, like your wife, to Jason Ellis? And he's like, yeah, sure. And gave him his Instagram, and he's like, I guess he's gonna try to hit her up. Those are fist words right there, man.
I guess if it's someone you can trust, like, I could see where if you're in a relationship with someone for like a really long time and now you're just, no, I get what you're saying. At the same time, I don't, like, eventually people are together so long, they've almost become just roommates. Right? You listen to the sound. That's like,
Could you? No, I'm thinking like, okay.
Right? Like, maybe you're getting bored. Both of you are bored now, right? But like, you get along good. You can stay living together. Because like everything else works out good. And they're like, I've watched things and like heard things how people like decide how to do it because they talk about it. Like the only thing is they usually set ground rules when they're in the relationship like that. Like when it's them two together, it's just you. Like you don't do it like when they're around, right?
Yeah, let's just break up. That's my thought. Wait, whoa.
I'm
Go
saying
back
that's
to
what
what you
people-
just said.
When they're together, like you sleep together, right?
Yeah.
And when they're apart, like then they can do their own thing. But there's like no bringing people back to their house.
Oh,
They set ground rules for like being in the open relationship.
you're saying, yeah, that's like the open relationship ground rules. You can do whatever you want, but I knew a woman like that.
I'm assuming they be safe. They gotta like, they're hoping they have like a good judge of character. Like you're not gonna just like hit up some random dude like randomly every time. Maybe it's somebody like who, like if you're letting your woman do it, hopefully she's like doing her homework on this dude at least.
He said Jason said his girlfriend was hitting up his friends. You know? How's that make you feel?
Well, because it sounds like he's
like
hitting
dog.
up his friends too.
Dude, I knew a woman like that who was in this weird open relationship with this guy.
I feel like some just say they are too, and they're really not.
Right, but when I first like moved here, I was like 18 or whatever. You probably know this story. I don't know, but it was this married woman that like followed me. I was getting gas after work, and she like pulled up to the pump next to me and got gas, and she was smiling at me the whole time and everything. And then I went somewhere else to get some food right after I got gas. She showed up right there and stood in line right behind me and was like smiling and stuff. So I finally talked to her, right? I'm 18. I thought I knew what I was doing, but you don't. Like, you imagine your 18-year-old brain right now? Like, you idiot. But anyway, I was talking to her. Turns out she was married and pregnant when she like was hitting on me.
Oh, okay.
And she like wanted to hang out and do stuff. She was like a month or two pregnant or something. Why am I slouching like this? She was like a month or two pregnant. And she was hitting on me. And then like I didn't know about her husband or anything until later. And when I did find out about him, like we were hanging out. And she told me, she was like, my husband said I can look but don't touch. She said that's me and my husband's agreement. She said I can look but don't touch. So look, I guess, means you can also talk and kiss and hang out and do I don't want to say what else, but Jesus, we are. But I mean, it's never a direction I could ever see myself going. That's
Relationships
just weird.
aren't what they used to be. That's for sure.
Yeah, dude, it's
Definitely
game
gets
over.
into that.
It's interesting. That's what it is. To listen to how other people's lives work out.
Man, people are into. I've been watching a lot of CSI lately. And you just like see like how other people are, and like they base their stuff off of like real world situations. You know, they're just showing like where they have to like go into this like dominatrix like building and like do like women have dudes like in masks and they're like pulling them down, like making them eat out of like a bucket, and like the women are their masters. You know, and, like,
oh my God,
like all that stuff. You know, what I'm talking about like leather, like dominatrix, binding. Like there's so much crazy stuff. It's nuts what some people are into. The furries, right? They wear the suits. They dress up like animals and fuck each other. Oh, my bad.
No, it is.
They do things together.
I get into I could see the furry thing being fun, you know?
Yeah.
If you go to a party, nothing but furries. But here's the biggest issue there.
But you don't know what's
can't
under
see
that
their face.
suit.
Yeah. Gross.
What if you're like well, at least you hear their voice, I guess. You assume it's a woman if you're talking to a woman.
Parents, please have your kids leave the room. If not, it's too late already. And I apologize to my parents.
Like I could be into like me and a girlfriend like putting on some costumes, but I don't know about going to like a party.
At home, yeah, I could do that with the girlfriend at home. Not at a swingers convention. But what you're talking about, you ever watch Vice videos? Vice on YouTube, they have some crazy videos. But I was watching this video on Vice where this woman she was a what do you call her? What do you call the people who high class prostitutes? Escorts. She was an escort. Okay,
I think that's what they all call themselves now.
Even
you can't say I'm a prostitute because then that's like you go to jail.
Yeah, but there's streetwalkers who will still admit it. Like there's a show called The Soft Underbelly. You ever heard that one? It's called The Soft White Underbelly on YouTube. That show, he interviews a lot of like hookers, like street walking hookers and pimps and like drug dealers and gangsters. He interviews people like that in the slums.
Who they at least like blur out their faces and stuff?
Hell no. Hell to the no. They'll sit on camera.
That makes it seem kind of almost fake, though, because some people, that's almost like, do you want to brag?
Bro, they will sit on camera and brag about how they're currently doing prostitution. They're currently a drug dealer. They're currently a pimp. Like, all of this stuff. But it's called the Soft White Underbelly. That guy does some awesome videos. But Vice, I watched a video where a woman who was an escort, and she was talking about all the things that men request from escorts, bro. Bro. She said, once again, parents, have your kids. She said, there's a lot of dudes that come to her. Why am I talking so close to the mic? You can talk like right here. Right here is good. She
I
said,
just get close because I feel like I never could hear myself.
Yeah, me neither. That's true. She said, dudes come to her and ask her to like, she said one dude said, save all of your poop for a week and then freeze it. Like freeze all of your ish for a week. And then he rented like this room and they went into the room and they laid plastic all over the floor and stuff.
That's enough, man. I don't even know. I need to know the rest.
No, but it's not enough. See, you think it's enough, but it's not. Then
I can already understand what's going to happen.
They heated it up and she poured it on him or something like that. And she was supposed to smack him and kick him and stuff while she was doing this. Tell him, look what a loser you are. Like, what is that with guys? I hear that a lot in fetishes.
They want to be humiliated. I can't even say the word.
Doesn't make any sense. Humiliated?
Humiliated.
That doesn't make any sense to me. Why? Why would you want to be I don't get that.
I've been watching a TV show
at all.
Usually it's people of power that want it.
Okay.
That's what I've heard too. I've watched a show. I don't know how much, but I feel like they base it on like a lot of stuff they study. And I think a lot of times it's usually people of some power because they're so stressed out from having to do everything. A lot of times they want to be told what to do.
Okay. I get that. Okay. And by all means.
I don't mean smearing crap all over me, but.
Right? Yeah. How does it get to that point? That is the most disgusting thing I could almost ever think about in the known universe.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
So how do you get from the point where you're like, you know what? I'm working this crazy job. I'm a boss. I'm in a lot of power. I'm telling people what to do all the time. I want somebody to tell me what to do. How do you get from that to, okay, take a crap for a week, heat it up, pour it on me, and kick me.
We seen what's her name too. There's some chick, so gross. But there's that one woman, right? That was like, she was on some show and she became real famous, and she's selling her farts in jars. She just like,
oh yeah,
she just quit doing it because she ended up having like a medical diagnosis where like she decided to stop doing it, not because of like the flatulence, but because like
they're like
she had other things going on in her life, so she quit. But dudes are buying her farts in a jar.
I heard about that.
Why would you pay for that? Oh, caller number 1, you're on the air.
I can't answer this. I'm gonna answer this real. No, I'm not gonna answer this right now. But I heard about that. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's disgusting. I don't understand how dudes get to that point. I don't understand the humiliation thing that takes you to a level. Even buying, it's so hard for me to.
I get like maybe having the woman take control, but eventually, yeah, when they're on like leashes and stuff and they got whips, it's like, ow, why'd you do that?
Yeah, the take control thing,
like,
I slightly get. The only way I would want a woman to like be in any kind of control of me is if she was like one of those 6'6" like basketball player girls. She's got to be that much bigger than me for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna let you take control. Like this is actually kind of.
But when she like turns you around and she slaps, she's like, I'm gonna peg your ass.
That's not happening.
She's like, got you tied up, everything already.
No, man,
it's too late. You're done.
And thus, this is how Jason Ellis got done in. God forgive me for this conversation. Well, I'm not gonna do it. Just pray.
There.
Pray for me, people. To anybody watching, this is not the craziest conversation you've ever heard in your life. Please calm down. We're adults. You know, we're being respectful about this, aren't we? We're just adults. We're having a conversation. Relax, okay? We don't do any of these things. We're just talking about it.
Jason Hell's obviously explored. He's bored with the rest of his life and explored something new, I guess.
It started out. See, this is where that was a point that I was gonna make too about this Jason Ellis thing. No. He did a lot of drugs growing up. He said he was abused by his dad too when he was like young. So many problems with that guy. But here's what I wanted to bring up. Women. If you let your woman start fooling around with you in certain aspects, this is where the line gets blurred for men. Like, because Jason Ellis was talking about how good it feels and stuff. Like, certain things. Like, so here's where the line gets blurred.
Massaging his prostate.
Right? Okay. A lot of things in life can feel really good that if you do them. Some of them you should just not do. You know?
I'm sure once you start doing heroin, it probably feels good.
Yeah, just because it feels.
Doesn't mean you should do it.
Right. I'm not saying, anything negative towards Jason Ellis, but
getting your stuff pushed in, probably.
Just because good. It feels
it's
good. It's
supposed to come out of there, not in there. I just say
for us men. But anyway, Vice has crazy videos. Jason Ellis, I did not know was bi.
Yeah, me neither. New thing.
I didn't know
crazy stuff.
I didn't know some of the extents dudes go to get dominated by women. It's disgusting. It's hideous. But yeah. Anything else?
Cue the music.
We're getting out of here. Music has been cued. There's nothing more I can do. Yeah. This is BTG Squad. Wait. BTG Squad!
Check us out. Peace.
Where are the aliens? Maybe they're among us. I don't know.